I wonder if to other teams, our announcers are that annoying. Stone lifting the Stanley Cup. Yeah! Let's go! Go, Knights, go! Why? Oh my goodness! Yeah, he's gorgeous. I never thought I'd see that in a hockey game. Knights lose 3-1 against the Los Angeles Kings. I want to talk about this game in 3 parts. 1, nothing to do with the game. 2, the game itself. And then 3, this team. Number 1, things that had nothing to do with the game. Max Pacioretty was injured and was not going to be playing tonight, and so there goes our number 1 goal scorer for the year so far. For this game, I actually had to listen to 2 separate feeds. The NBCSN feed for the first period, and then I listened to the Fox Sports West Kings feed for the second and third period. Didn't like either of them. There are very specific lines and reasons of why I didn't like them. For instance, the female announcer for the NBCSN. I'm on the page that females belong in sports. They definitely deserve to be here, and they can provide great entertainment. But this announcer specifically, I don't think she knew what she was talking about. First of all, she says stuff like this. Yeah, you know, for the way that they're playing, the first couple minutes was all Golden Knights. They had that heavy forecheck they played. Which, there's nothing wrong with this statement other than the fact that shots at this point were 4 LA Kings to 1 Golden Knight. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't heard any of the other feeds, and maybe she just has this bias against the Golden Knights or trying to show that the Kings are this magical people. She does know the game of hockey and has been around it longer than I've been born, winning a gold medal in 1998 and a silver in 2002. And I have nothing against her as a person. I'm just saying that some of her calls were annoying. They brought up how Fleury has aged like fine wine, and over the last 4 years you could concur with that, minus last year, which could be attributed to his father passing. However, based off of the first 2 years and then this year, you can definitely tell that Fleury has played some of his best hockey in Vegas. Dustin Brown, not aging like fine wine.
He's not getting better with age. Dustin Brown has been incredible this season. He really seems to have found new life, adapted his game, continue to be effective in this league.
Don't get me wrong, this season he's been great, although most of his goals have been on the power play, but he is talented, sure. And he's had pretty good seasons, but the last few, like there's a reason he was stripped of his captaincy. He's had 1 comeback season, and that's pretty much it. But then the Kings one was worse. Don't get me wrong, there are some of their things that I was like, yeah, completely, like the DeBoer challenge. Yeah, he was spot on. I agree. I don't know why he was challenging. And I get you want to build up fans and be for your local team and the hype and stuff, but like,
again, Fleury mishandled the puck. Anderson
he didn't mishandle the puck. The only other thing that I wanted to say that has nothing to do with the game itself was that we do not play well on national television. Counting this game, our record for this year is 3-3 with 4 left. And then if you look at years previous, Okay, the game itself. I feel like we're actually gonna lose tonight, and Fleury's gonna have a good game, but because it's a loss against the Kings, people are gonna be like, oh, Fleury, let her. I realize every single game that we play the LA Kings that I do not like Dustin Brown. Yeah, it's Dustin Brown taking Tuck's stick for you because he doesn't like to play clean. Or the Kings really at all this season. There were multiple times where there was a call that was going against them that they were complaining about when they had a 2-goal lead. Go sit down, you're up by 2, who cares? Like, I get that they're playing the Knights and they're afraid that they can come back, and they have a lot in the third period this year, but like the fact that Jeff Carter had to suppress his anger from being able to argue with the ref about this obvious tripping call. Good call, despite what Jeff Carter thinks. Clear as day, tripping call. What are you arguing, Carter? Or how Doughty was vehemently against even getting a penalty called on. Like, I get the whole goal thing, it didn't go in, it was a good save, but he deliberately knocked the post out of its thing with his skate, and that's back to the announcers. Apparently, we weren't sure who knocked it off when he was the only one within 3 feet of the freaking post.
It depends on who knocks the net off.
It was clear as day Doughty.
If that's the case, I disagree with that too, because it would have to be intentional.
It was intentional. You can't throw your skate into the side of the net, knocking it off, and it not be intentional. What are you talking about? Granted, anybody that cheers for Dustin Brown would talk like that.
He just jumped into position to make a save. The puck in his
That doesn't matter. But this type of play where you're complaining about calls like this so badly to the ref when they're not even like debatable, like it was obviously offsides, it was obviously a trip, like I lost my cool a little bit. What are you arguing? Do you not know how hockey is played? And as much as I was upset with the Kings and the announcers and whatever that was happening from that end, the entire foundation of my frustration was against the Knights. And I get you're gonna have games off, and I get that you're not gonna be able to be there for every single game. In a shortened season where every single game and every single point matters just that much more, you can't have nights off. Nothing happened in the first period, minus, you know, this stuff. Good save, Fleury. Stone, Tuck, Stone, it's right there. No, that was the closest thing we've had yet. Athanasiou is fast. I didn't bring this up last video, but Athanasiou is really dangerous. I did not like playing against him. He's fast and he can jump on the puck and just presented a real danger to us the entire night. And he did the first game too. Why are the second periods just the absolute worst? We play hard in the third, but like you can't play from behind in every single game. For the 2 goals that we let in during that second period in the span of like a minute or whatever, Dylan Coughlin had 3 turnovers. Great, like I get that. That's gonna happen, especially with a rookie defender, and like maybe he's been played a little bit too much this season or whatever, but like he has played really, really well and just had 1 off game. And there was not really much support from everybody else. He was the only one getting to the puck. Oh my gosh, guys, get the puck out of there. Good job, Fleury. Come on. What the heck was that, guys? And then, I don't know why DeBoer challenged this. You've got to be joking me. Don't challenge that. That's stupid. McNabb pushed him onto Fleury. That's not...
That's one area. Now, from that initial look, it looks to me that McNabb 3 pushes Kopitar 11.
That's
stupid. I understand what Vegas is trying to...
I don't. What are you... Yep, exactly. I don't know why you challenged that. That was stupid. That's not Fleury's fault. That's literally the entire group of Vegas Golden Knights that were on the ice because you could not clear the puck for over a minute.
You want to talk about paint touches?
Like, seriously, what is this call? You want to talk about paint touches? When did that get brought up? I hate the second period. Guys, you can't all just move to where the puck is. That's not how defense is played. If all 4 of you just follow the puck, you're going to let goals in. That's... All 4 people on the ice are watching the puck and going back and forth and just doing absolutely nothing to stand in front of lines because all they need to do is pass and shoot. And then Dustin Brown's sitting in front just... Let's see, it's been 4 minutes since they took a 2-goal lead. You guys have taken 1 shot on goal and they've taken like 6. Yeah, that's real acceptable, guys. We were on fire in that third period, and honestly, like Cal Peterson, he was good and phenomenal in the third, but throughout the first and second period, he only had to make 1 or 2 really good saves. Really missing Max Pacioretty right now. That's the first good save Peterson's had to make tonight. Fleury played phenomenal for us tonight. The only goal that he really let in was the one that was a Jeff Carter breakaway, which, I mean, it was a great move from Jeff Carter. He's a fantastic player. I know what I said earlier, but like that doesn't mean that I don't admire his talent and his abilities and whatever. Fleury's played fantastically, and you guys are just putting a sword into his back, so to speak. Marchessault just shot it like 3 feet wide. Neither of those goals are Fleury's. Oh my gosh! You guys literally suck. You've given up the puck in front of him, literally right in front of him. Our power play was absolutely abysmal this game. All right, let's watch them do nothing on this power play. Yeah, Peterson doesn't even have to be playing good. You guys just suck. That 5-on-3 was absolutely atrocious. Doesn't matter, they're not gonna do anything with it. Not because we weren't getting shots. We were getting shots, but they were all missing the net. Hagerbomb missed. Carlson missed. How good was that? The Gut Knights just stunk. That had nothing to do with the Kings. They missed the net on half of their shot. Not only are we not generating quality chances because they're all missing the net, but we give up shorthanded ones like the one to Lizotte, who I think cross-checked Riley Smith.
And Kempe moving in down the right side. Kempe centers Lazar, turned out by Fleury. Big
You gotta be
save for Fleury.
freaking kidding me.
Short-handed chance for Blake Lazar.
Really good save, Fleury. Kolazar had another freaking fight against Wagner this time, and he did really, really well. Body shots aren't something you normally see. You normally see people going for the head, but Wagner looked a little bit hurt with his ribs or something, and went to a knee, and that's what ended the fight.
And then a fight
Kolazar
between Wagner
and Wagner.
Kolazar.
I said I hate Dustin Brown, right? Yeah, that's a nasty hit by Brown, but can somebody please just punch him in his face? It's just too bad. And we gotta move on from this one.
Walker. And then a heavy collision in the corner.
You guys suck tonight! I need to chill out. Oh, and you help me chill. Okay, so you saw how that was like 40 seconds of the Knights generating pressure? A, first time that that's happened all game. B, the Kings were doing that, except longer, but also the Knights were getting the puck and then being stripped of it every single time. It wasn't that they were just keeping possession like the Knights did there. They were taking it away from the Knights in the defensive zone. Yes, because I have influence over what they do on the ice. Cody Glass had a stick thrown at him and it tripped him up, and that not from, I think, Carter, nothing. I wish. Riley Smith, who has just had awful puck luck this season. The puck rolled on him when he had a wide open net to be able to shoot on, and it caused him to whiff on this. Oh my gosh, puck just rolled on him. Smith did not get anything on that puck. That would have been a goal. Oh my gosh. No sick. Yeah! Oh my goodness, final league. This is so stupid. Carter. He got a breakaway. That wasn't. I'm so done with these people.
Wait, no, actually, no, that wasn't what he said. We don't practice. We went right outside.
This team has got to figure something out on the power play, because the only team that we've really scored on the power play consistently against is the San Jose Sharks, and they don't really count. Speaking of the San Jose Sharks, now that we have lost to the Kings, we have lost to every single team in our division except for the San Jose Sharks. So there's a silver lining from this game. 5-on-3 we've sucked at since we joined the league, but I'm done this game. I don't know. It was a bad game, and we just got to brush it off, because it's a regular season game and the points do matter and whatever, but like it's not like it's the playoffs, and we're still a really good team. We're still the first in the division, so we just gotta shoulder on from here. That's gonna be it for Game 29's Nightly Review. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good night.